Will Jimmy Garoppolo return in 2023? Real quick, Ian Rappaport said the Niners and him were open to a multi-year lucrative extension, which seemed like a nightmare scenario, him getting like $100 million in a 3-year deal. Now you can forget about that. If he were to return, it would probably be on an even cheaper deal than the one he had this year. Probably another 1-year deal with incentives that pays him like nothing if he's a backup and something if he starts. Do you think they'll go that? Not should they? I know what you're going to say, whether they should or not, because I feel the same way. Do you think they will? This is a team that seems addicted to Jimmy Garoppolo at times. At times, for the last half a decade.
I think it depends on what Brock Purdy does. I think that's the biggest deciding factor here. If Brock Purdy shows that he's a capable, as good as Jimmy Garoppolo for that price, I think they just roll with Trey and Purdy next year. If Purdy shows that he's not as good as he looked yesterday, then maybe they do explore bringing Jimmy back. I don't know. I think if I had to say whether they're going to do it or not, I think it just depends on what happens with Brock Purdy, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if they do. I don't think they should, be honest with you. I think it's time to move on. We've gone through the Jimmy story. And if Brock Purdy ends up playing like he did yesterday for the rest of the season, there's really no reason to bring back Jimmy.
I could just see it going down like this where, once again, there's no market for Jimmy because he's hurt and he's coming off a surgery. He's going to have another surgery. He's coming off a surgery, and we don't know if he's going to be ready for this. I just feel like other teams are going to look at him and be like, why am I going to – let's just draft a guy. Or I don't think there's going to be a market for him. And so the Niners are going to be looking around, and he's going to be hanging out, and they're going to be staring at each other at the end of the night at the bar at 2 a.m. They're going to be like, you want to come over? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't trust him. The Niners are like that. Your friend, they'd be like, man, I'm dumping her. And you're like, no, you're not. I know this night's going to end. Yeah. So I don't know. Because look, they didn't have the guts to go all in with Trey this year. So why would they have the guts next year? Why? What's changed? Oh, now he missed another season.
Only if Brock Purdy could be what changes. He could show them that, hey, I'm just as good as this Jimmy guy, and I'm much cheaper.
That's a good point.
And so to me, that's what.
Or they could sign someone else next year instead of Jimmy, someone better than Jimmy Garoppolo. I'll bring up a name in a bit, but yeah. So hey, Brock, it's on you, man. All of us are looking at you to end this Jimmy Garoppolo chapter. It's been great. It was good, but not good enough. So we're looking forward to the next chapter of 49ers football because this one was like really long. It lasted forever, and it was repetitive. So, hey, don't close the book on Jimmy Garoppolo coming back because he's just so handsome. Anyway,
it wouldn't surprise me if we see that guy again.
That smile? Are you kidding? You can't quit that smile.